Very cool.
According to Brian Ature, a football player and one of the alleged victims, who was beaten by UWA rangers at night while returning from a match.
We got 3 people who stopped us, but when I saw those people, I got scared because of the guns they had. I decided to run and hide in darkness, but little did I know some of these guys were equally there. They kicked me so hard on the leg that I couldn't get up to walk. I felt my leg was broken and painful.
Brian says the incident occurred on 4th of April 2026, leaving him with a fractured leg, after which the officials allegedly abandoned him.
Since then, life has become so hard for me. My wife has just given birth hardly a month. I can't do anything to sustain and feed my family. I also have other 2 dependents.
Brian Ature says he's now enduring significant pain from the fracture.
I am a footballer, but at times I also do fishing to support my family.
Married with a new baby, Brian says he's responsible for supporting his family and other siblings.
I also have other 2 dependents. Currently, I am undergoing massage at least twice a week, worth 10,000 to the person who does the massage.
Life right now is hard for us since my husband can't walk. I have a baby who's hardly 2 months old, and I don't have enough breast milk to feed the baby. And yet, the breadwinner is down and can't walk. Now, I have to be the one to look for ways of survival for us. This issue must be brought to the attention of Uganda Wildlife.
Even sometimes people who are innocent fall the victims, the pregnant mothers. Now, this has really created a kind of a situation in the village where the safety of people are not certain.
Residents claim that the rangers conduct night operations, assaulting locals and confiscating money and phones, while claiming to hunt poachers. These actions have sparked tension between the community and park authorities.
I'm very bitter with these people of Uganda Wildlife Authority. You can be sleeping at night and not knowing what's happening, but only to notice that your door has been locked from outside by these people. I'm very bitter and disgusted by their actions right now. This is not a gazetted place or park where they're supposed to carry the operation.
65-year-old Irina Among, a resident of Watkoya village, says she lost Ugandan shillings 750,000 and a phone during the night operation, and that her family was assaulted. As part of my in-depth story coverage, other than going by the statements, I visited Irene Among of Watkoya village in Pakwach Town Council. She narrates to us the ordeal of what exactly happened on the fateful night of 13th of March 2026.
It was on Thursday when I bought meat worth 700,000 shillings at around 4 p.m. and a border delivered it to my home. At first, I wanted to roast all the meat, but I later decided to chop it into smaller pieces. I then spread it on a papyrus mat and slept next to it in my kitchen. Around 3 a.m., rangers stormed our compound and locked all our doors from the outside. When we woke up in the morning, they handcuffed us and inspected the meat I had spread on the papyrus mat as well as the smoked meat. They later entered my house and began searching, scattering items everywhere, but they did not find anything.
While the documents she presented couldn't be independently verified, Irene claims she acquired them after buying a cow on 12th of March 2026 before the operation on 13th of March 2026 when the meat and her phone were taken.
As they were leaving, one of them slapped my husband very hard. I asked them why they were treating my husband that way, yet he is a fisherman. I told them to carry out their operation without harassing any member of my household. We were taken to Anaka Police on Sunday, where we were asked about our offense. I clearly stated I had been arrested for buying beef, and the court later ruled that we had no case to answer. I had bought the meat worth 700,000 shillings, expecting to resell and earn enough to send my child, who is in senior 1, back to school.
And those rangers also, they are the one bringing this meat. What I know, they are the one bringing that meat. They are dealing with those Congolese and those people from Zombo.
I certainly can't rule that out because they are always with that 1 or 2 rotten apples in a basket.
And this is where we need to work closely with the wananchi, especially the communities around these protected areas, so that they give us leads, they say so and so, sales game meet.
He criticized the operation team for isolating area leaders during the raid.
As the RSC one, those people they came, they don't inform me, but they have locked everyone.
Police in Pakwach have registered a case of assault under CRB 153/2026 and have summoned the operation manager in charge of Murchison National Park.
One called Ature Brian was allegedly hit by a UWA official who are on operation, and his leg got broken. Immediately when the case entered, I contacted them. They told me they're also going to have a meeting.
Bashir Hangi, the head of communications and public relations at Uganda Wildlife Authority, has refuted the claims, saying the allegations are untrue and should be disregarded.
Those allegations are untrue. The fact is that, of course, acting on intelligence information, we sometimes conduct operations in communities, specifically around households, where we expect find people who have killed animals and maybe they have wildlife meat.
UWA has now cautioned the public against entering the park in search of animal or forest products.
I would like to appeal to Ugandans to join us in conserving Uganda's wildlife resources. Please do not enter a protected area without authorization.
Area leaders are calling for an end to the night raids and demand that UWA investigates Brian's case. Rashul Adidi, NTV News in Pakwach District.
Appear the bab. Don't know what to do. No, anything. She no. How many we?